Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Arden of Faversham, and today we get to hear from Shakebag in Act 3, Scene 2. Shakebag being one of the men that was hired by Green to kill Arden. And this particular monologue kicks off Act 3, Scene 2. Shakebag and Will have gone, they've made a deal with Michael Bolton that Michael Bolton would leave the door unlocked to Arden's place so that they could go in and do whatever it is that they're supposed to do to Arden. Yeah, let's just do this monologue really quick, and then we'll get into the interesting stuff about it. So Shakebag kicks off Act 3, Scene 2, sort of standing outside the gate to get into Arden's place, and he says, "Black night hath hid the pleasures of the day, and sheeting darkness overhangs the earth, and with the black fold of her cloudy robe obscures us from the eyesight of the world, in which sweet silence such as we triumph. The lazy minutes linger on their time, as loath to give due audit to the hour, till in the watch our purpose be complete, and Arden sent to everlasting night. Green, get you gone, and linger hereabout. At some hour hence come to us again, where we will give you instance of his death." So what's interesting to me about this monologue is previously when Will was talking about how, like, yes, even though he's been bonked in the head and knocked out and has blood all over his face, he was very flowery in saying that yes, he still wanted to kill Arden. And when Green asked Shakebag if he was still dedicated to the cause of killing Arden, Shakebag was sort of like, "I'm not so good with words, but yeah." This particular monologue, we get to hear a little bit more from Shakebag, and yes, he is flowery and he uses lovely speech and very poetic words, but what he's saying is, like, here we are under cover of night, ready to kill Arden. This is the time, we gotta do what we're gonna do. Like, now it's sort of a now or never thing, so let's do it. But then he tells Green to go away so that, Green's reputation will not be sullied. He won't be, connected to this whole thing, whatever. He's like, "Go away, come back a little bit later and we'll tell you exactly how Arden died." But it's to me interesting that we get to see Shakebag being a little more poetic than we're used to seeing Shakebag being. But Shakebag and Will are there to kill Arden because theoretically Michael Bolton has left the door unlocked, which we know from the last scene Michael Bolton technically left the door unlocked, but then he freaked out and screamed in the middle of the night, and Arden and Franklin came down and they decided to check the door and they locked it. So a little bit later in this scene, once Green has left, Will and Shakebag are like, "Okay, we're ready to do this. Yeah, we're ready to do this." And there's a little bit of that kind of back and forth, and they're like, "All right, let's go." And they go to the door and they realize that the door is locked. And this is an impediment to what it is that they want to do. So they decide that they need to, have words with those who should have left the door unlocked, because now they are unable to fulfill their purpose in killing Arden because they cannot gain access to his place. So that's basically Act 3, Scene 2. It's just this little bitty scene where we see they're ready to do it, they're ready to do their thing, they're ready to kill Arden, but they can't because the door is locked. And then they become very angry that the door is locked because it was supposed to be open. So yeah, that's Act 3, Scene 2, and we will see what happens as a result of this. Like, do you think Michael Bolton's gonna be in trouble? I don't know. Leave me a comment, and I will see you tomorrow for more.